Hello everybody, welcome to Amakhosi Function. This time to like, comment, subscribe. Guys, welcome back. I hope you are doing well. I really hope you are doing well. So as for me, I'm a bit fluid today. I'm a bit fluid. I'm sorry guys if I'm gonna sneeze or cough in between. I'm sorry about that. But in any case, there are interesting news. And here's the thing about Kaizer Chiefs. At the moment, it's not giving much, it's not saying much. But as for those who have inside information, you'll hear people telling us that no, so and so has signed. But you also need to be careful not to just listen to every rumor. As I always say, don't be quick to believe every rumor. And don't be quick to even insult. Because sometimes you insult Kaizer Chiefs without really confirming or knowing the news if it's true or not. So there are rumors. I didn't say much, probably didn't want to say much because I thought that there was nothing over Mbule. I know some articles were talking about here's Mbule. Kaizer Chiefs wanted him at some point, but he chose Mula Sundowns, and now he's available on a free. Should Kaizer Chiefs sign him or not? And that's one thing probably I want to ask you as well. But other publications came out and said that, Makeup came out saying that, like the recent news basically, so this is like sort of like an update, so to say. Makeup came out saying that it is true his client has been offered to Kaizer Chiefs. It's been offered to Kaizer Chiefs. Now it's up to the club to make a decision. You will ask, where are these agents when these boys are misbehaving? Where are these agents when these guys are squashing and using money somehow? Where are they to give advice, financial advice? Because soon, that football career is not like a long-term career thing. Meaning what? That these boys, they need to make like good decisions now. You have seen like so many former players, like now that they're begging on the streets. Others, they are talking bad about their former employers, saying that they did not warn them, they did not teach them, and all those things. Like it's that cycle, an ongoing cycle that is not ending, where players will blame the managers will blame the players, and players will be blaming the agents will be blaming the players. So I just want to talk about this thing like just a bit, and then I'll continue the news. You've seen so many times our former players that some of them, no, let me not say some of them, majority of them, once their career is over, like it's bad for them. Then they come out saying that, no, I regret it. Some of you, I even say that, no, this guy should go to, I blew it, because they used to squander money as they please. And then now here they are, now they want donations and all. This soccer is really a short-term career. You are blessed if you are to play for 10 years. You are blessed. And you ask yourself, how many players have played at the top flight for more than 10 years? It's few. You find guys like for example, like your Shabalala, for example. I'll just mention Shabalala and probably a few. Shabalala, he played in the top flight for more than a decade. He represented Bafana Bafana while he was still playing for NFD club, which was a Free State Stars. And when he made the top flights, he stayed there for longest of time and even went overseas when every one of us, if not all of us, if we're not. So he made even, he went overseas when all of us thought that, it's not going to happen. He defied the odds, as they say. So how many of the players make a grade in the top flight and plays for one team or plays for two teams, big teams, for a long time? It's very few. So as it's very few, guys, we have to ask ourselves one thing. Sorry about that. We have to ask ourselves one thing. Mbule is on the verge, if already his football career is not over. This is a chance for him. If Kaizer Chiefs sign him, I'll go there. If Kaizer Chiefs sign him, this will be the only chance to play for a big team. Because why? Pirates, they don't want him. Sundowns, chances of going back to Sundowns, like we know that they are like over, like total decision, nothing. He's not going to go back. Which other big team can he play for? this is why his agent is offering him to Kaizer Chiefs. Now the question that I'm asking you, I know this is like splitting the boardroom into half. Few of you will say that no, let's go for him. Some of you will be saying no, let's not go for him. He rejected us and went for Sundowns. Look where he is now. He thought that he's going to end like I don't know where. For me, I'll give you my take, but I want to hear your take. Where would Mbule end? And would you sign Mbule? Would you support Kaizer Chiefs if we were to sign Mbule? That's a question that I have for you. For me, my take, and I could be, like you say that, but you are flip-flopping because you're not giving us a straight answer. Sure, I hear you. There's an episode that I watched of Siandazwane. Siandazwane was talking to Jabopule. He was saying to Jabopule, if there's anyone who can redeem this guy or can help Mbule, because he's so talented, that guy is so talented, he needs someone who will sit him down. And if there's anyone, it's you, Jabopule. Can you please speak to this guy? So he just challenged Jabopule to sit down with Mbule and give him a talk. Because he was like, Sanda was like, Jabopule, we know this. No one like you, no one can get into these guys ahead than you because you did your things and you got second chance. And here you are now, you are doing well. Before this guy's career is over, can you please speak to him? So my question to you is that, does Mbule needs help? Because so many times, I'm like that as a person. I love people. I love encouraging people. I want to be there for people. But sometimes I get hurt because you help a person and then you find the person is going back to where you were helping them, right? Oh, he's doing exactly what you were wanting them not to do, right? So this is where I get hurt, where you help a person but only to find the person does not need help. And you hear a person saying that, did you hear me saying that I need help or I need your help? It's hurting to hear such words. So, does Mbule needs help? If so, can he just signal to Jabopule and say, Jabopule, I need help. How did you do it? How did you overcome those demands? Because these are demands. And sure, two, will he stay fit and in a straight and narrow path and not go back to his shenanigans? We don't know. Now, question that I have for you. One, I ask you, would you sign him? Two, would you sign him? Sure. And then three, why would Kaizer Chiefs let go of Tumsane Zuma? Why would Kaizer Chiefs fine Itumeleng Khune for coming to training drunk? Why would they then go and sign Mbule? Giving you a second to think about it. Why would they then sign Mbule? When they've tried to clear all those bad apples, all those bad potatoes, so they don't rotten others, why would they then go and sign Mbule? Mbule has the talent. Mbule has a talent. Who's this guy from Sekhukhune as well, who used to play for Pirates? Number 16, who used to play for Pirates. Small, structured guy. He's a midfielder and then went to Sekhukhune now. He was like, I've never seen such a talent with my own eyes. I've never seen someone doing the things that this guy is doing. We know the talent is there. This boy is a marvel to watch. Hence, we wanted him at the first place. But now, why would Kaizer Chiefs go and sign him? Has the football brains, has the skill, has the talent, has an eye for goal, can also score. And he provides that dignity in the club when he's on the field. I'm not talking about when he's outside. When he's on the field, teams will be scared of Kaizer Chiefs saying that we sign him if he was to sign for us. Yes, obviously with other players as well. However, what will make Kaizer Chiefs sign him if they have let go of so many players? Sure, it's still up to the coach's decisions. Even if we say we should sign or not, then the day it boils down to him making a decision. Why would Nabi sign this guy? Mbule, when he's trying to rebuild his team. And then once someone who has a history of being destructive, why would he come and divide or destroy what he has started? I'm not saying that he can destroy or distract the guys, but already he has the tendencies. That's the thing. Unfortunately, he has a past, which is still the current or present even now. He has a problem with alcohol. Why can't he go to AA or rehab, any form of rehab, to find help, and then we can talk after? Why? So I'm just bringing so many scenarios to you for you to think, so many things to put into perspective, because here's the thing: if he hasn't repented, or if he hasn't been sobered, or if he hasn't healed from whatever that is hurting him, what would make us to think that we can save him, we can help him? What would make us think that he can stay sober? Why? Why would you bring that to the club when you're rebuilding? I'm not saying that the coach should sign him or he shouldn't sign him, but at the end of the day, the coach needs to make a decision, having said with the manager. For me, I don't think that the club will sign him. This is not my emotions. This is not me coming with what, but I don't think the club will sign him. Is he the player that Chiefs wants or needs? I don't know. I doubt he's the player that we need, especially when he's in a stage states that he's at. He's not the player that we need at the current states that he's at. He needs to find help. Because sure, let's say Kaizer Chiefs, they send him for rehab, right? They send him for rehab, he doesn't have, they sign him, then they send him for rehab. He doesn't have a preseason with the club. By the time that he comes back, he's behind because he hasn't been playing for a long time. He's behind. Don't tell me about individual training. That's not enough. You need to be around the chance, learn, because now it's in a new environment, under a new coach. You need to learn how to do things, how the coach wants to play. What if he comes back from the rehab? He's overweight. So basically we sign him and then he's out for 2-3 months, for example. 2-3 months, we are paying him. I don't know, because it depends if we sign him. And then boom, he plays a few games, and then he's out. Again, he's back to his old ways. If he did this in Sundowns and he did this in Sekhukhune, why would he not do it at Kaizer Chiefs? Guys, I'm out. I just want to hear your thoughts. FC Amakhosi fan channel. Cheers.